It's week 3. It's October the 22nd. It's already probably 5:15 and I'm just getting out tonight. It's going to be a real short hunt, but I'm going to another new farm today, or tonight. I'm here right now. Haven't hunted it yet this year. Have actually never hunted this farm. It's not very big. I don't know if it's 30 acres maybe. All mainly cow field that the cows have not been in yet, so there's some grass growing in it. I'm hoping that these deer are coming out to this field. I don't even know which way the wind's going here, so I'm gonna have to get out and check that and set up accordingly. But don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm gonna keep this short and just get in there and get set up real quick. I'm gonna hunt from the ground. Being it's the first time I'm hunting this place, I think I can get away with that. I know there's some other guys who hunt this guy's properties, but I don't know if they hunt this one. So the gate was open. If somebody's up there when I get up there, I'll just have to turn around and leave. Well, I'm all set up. I just dove into this brushy. There used to be a tree line. I've never hunted this spot before, so I don't know what kind of results we're gonna see tonight. I did come in and scout it one night before bow season, and it did not look promising at all. I did not like what I seen, but decided to come back, and it looks a whole lot better this time. So hopefully some deer moved into the area. Just gonna sit tight, see what happens. We'll take a doe tonight, so. That got out there. It went down. Caught air, kind of went out to the right, now it jumped back to the left a little bit. Not ideal, but it might work. Well, that's going to wrap it up for tonight, I think. If I see anything else, I can throw it on at the end of the video, but only one deer. Guess a 3.5-year-old. I think he was a 7-point. Be a really good deer next year. I don't think anything else is going to show up, but always that possibility. Did not see that deer until he was like 30 yards away. Hopefully something else comes out here in just a little bit, but probably not going to get to hunt much the rest of this week, except I'm hoping to get to go Saturday and maybe Thursday night. It's October 25th. I got off work not too terrible long ago. It's a little after 5. I'm trying to slide down this creek and quick cross it if it's not too deep and set up in the corner of this field to where the wind is going to be coming kind of across my right shoulder, headed out into this big field behind me. I'm hoping to catch any deer coming out of a bedding area that adjoins this little field. So hopefully we can get in there and get set up. Not going to be a real long hunt. This has probably been a low pressured area so far. It usually heats up around rifle quite a bit, but I should be able to hunt some unpressured deer tonight, hopefully. Been seeing a lot of 3.5-year-olds. I know there's some nice bucks in this area. Haven't done a whole lot of scouting this year, but I've heard reports of it. And so I'm going to slide into this little piece that I've hunted for years and see if a deer comes out of it. Well, I'm getting ready to pop up out of this creek. Need to get up here and check the wind. But it looks like it might be swirling a little bit, which isn't good. I'm probably not real far from deer, but hopefully I can get in here without busting anything. Well, I finally got all set up here. I think I got in here without scaring any deer. I am not far from the bedding at all, like some of it might be 50 yards. Have seen turkeys everywhere. The one spot I seen like 5 gobblers already, and then a couple 100 yards from them there's a whole pile of what looks like hens out here. So I'm gonna get set up. Hopefully it won't be long. I'm gonna take a doe tonight if given the opportunity. Get one for the freezer. So let's have to see what happens. Shouldn't be long before the deer activity picks up. Have not seen a whole lot of deer tonight. I think I might go back to the creek here right before dark and do an observation on the first field. I had noticed last year that there was definitely more deer using that first field than I remembered in previous years. So they could be out there, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to slide out there and check here in a couple minutes. It's getting dark fast, so who knows? Next day I'll probably hunt is Saturday morning, so it's Thursday night right now. Well, it's October 27th. I don't have a whole lot of time. I need to get going. But last night the wind changed. It was supposed to be a northwest wind this morning, and now it's directly north, and that is the best wind I can possibly ask for to go back in and hunt the area Crazy 8's in. So that's where I'm gonna head this morning. Feels like it should be a pretty good morning. Rained about all day yesterday. The rain quit late last night, early this morning, and so the deer should be out in the fields, I'm hoping, and working back into bedding. Next time you see me, I should be in the tree stand. Get my boots on and get out of here. Well, it's October 27th. It's probably closing in on 7:45. I've had a pretty steady movement of deer coming in this morning. So far, nothing in bow range, but I have had a couple work my direction off the fields. Did exactly what I thought they would do this morning. I thought they would work from the fields into the bedding, and that's what they're in the process of doing right now. I'm gonna get fairly vocal on the grunt call this morning. It's right kind of in that pre-rut stage. See a lot of little bucks trying to bump does, but hopefully Crazy 8 shows up. We'll have to just see, but I did not get any pictures of him on the camera, but I am really close to his bedding area. I have seen him twice, so I know I'm close. Well, it's moving in towards 9 o'clock. The morning so far has been really dead. Right at first light, just like I expected, I'd see some deer. They were out in the fields, but I didn't expect them to go into the woods so soon. I mean, as soon as it got light, they were headed for the woods. And I think they just bedded down. It was real overcast, and it's cold. It's wet. And then about 20 minutes ago or so, the sun came out, and I seen that one buck come by. I actually seen him first down in the bottom. Couldn't get him on film. I grunted and he come up behind me, so I'm hoping some of those other deer are coming up to the top, getting some of this sunlight, so who knows. I've been hearing some things. The squirrel activity has definitely picked up, and I'm thinking the deer activity probably is gonna too here. I'm gonna hang tight till probably 9:30. It's cold. Well, for tonight's hunt, I'm just gonna slide up here into this cornfield. Been a lot of deer coming out to this cut cornfield. Normally our cornfields around here get cut for silage, but this one here, it was cut for silage, but we had a big flood and it knocked a lot of corn down, so there's a lot of corn still left out here. I drove past it one time just to take a look, and there's already deer in the top corner, so I'm gonna have to try to slide in, hopefully get to the woods line without busting anything. I don't have a whole lot of time probably, because it looks like the deer are moving early in the afternoon, so I need to get out there and hopefully take advantage of this limited resource, I guess you could call it, and get a doe on the ground tonight. Well, tonight did not go as planned. Had those does working that ridge off to my right, and they didn't like something. They didn't want to get any closer than about 75 yards. Haven't seen them since then. Seen one little spike out here to my left, but I had a deer coming right behind me, kind of where the turkeys were, which is right where my wind's blowing. And she snorted back there, or whatever it was, snorted back there for quite some time. I think it may have just busted my evening hunt up, but it was a good learning experience about how to hunt this place. Just gotta put all the pieces together. There's limited food here right now, so the deer are gonna be in here a lot. And I just gotta figure out how to hunt it. Won't hunt much next week. But the following week, we're going to hunt a lot. Should be right smack dab in the middle of the rut. Looks like good blood. Looks good. Whew. I'm gonna leave that right here. Alright, well, Dad came out here and helped me find it. It's right where I thought it was gonna be. It just went right inside this field line right here, and that's where she expired. Pretty good shot. I think it was 37 and a half yards maybe. It was maybe back just an inch or two, but that's pretty good. She didn't go but 125 yards maybe, so I'm gonna gut it, get down to the truck, and get on next week.